Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. This question comes from Corinne in Santa Monica. Hi Joe, I've been visualizing and imagining for 3 months every day for 20 minutes a day, and nothing has happened and nothing has changed. What am I doing wrong? Thank you for your question, Corinne. I love this question because it demonstrates not only the misunderstanding but the divide between people who poo-poo the law of attraction and people who are proponents of it, because visualization doesn't make things happen, and that's what people who don't like the law of attraction think, that people proponents of it think that if you visualize, things are just going to happen. Visualization doesn't make things happen, but it does do a lot of very serious, very important, very powerful things, and it basically loosens resistance, and it sets fertile ground for your actions, for your intuition, for your insights, for your behavior. And let's look at how that happens. So the four things it basically does that's very important. I'll go over it more in the seminar I'm doing Saturday, and a little on the radio show tomorrow. But this is basically in a nutshell what a visualization does. A, it makes it more specific. It gives the subconscious mind a specific direction. You wouldn't put in your GPS, go to the beach. You would put a very specific location. And the mind has to know what the experience is that you're looking for. It has to have a feeling of it. Has to have a knowing of it. The second thing it does that's very important is it makes it more familiar, and hopefully when you're visualizing it in a pleasant way. So if it's pleasant and familiar, it has a tendency to want more of it. The subconscious mind has a tendency to automate it. That's where habits come from. The third thing it does is if you're visualizing something in a deep way, preferably through hypnosis, but deep visualization is hypnosis. If you go into a state of imagining something to such a degree that body, brain, subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality and deep visualization, so it starts to believe it's possible, and that's really one of the most important keys, is believing something can happen. And believing it's possible helps you take that massive action, helps you believe and expect it to happen, helps you to come up with insights, and keeps you going. And that's really what makes things happen, right? Longevity, perseverance, taking action. But those are inspired by belief in the outcome. And the fourth thing it does, it's really important, is to start filling yourself up with the feeling that you think the goal is going to give you. The goal is not going to give you a feeling. That's probably the reason why you don't have a desire. I'll go over the difference between desire and angst too in the seminar. Desire is expectation, knowing, enjoying the ride, happy to take the action, excited. Angst-driven desires is really saying, I don't feel something I think this goal is going to give you, and that is what shuts you down. You have to give yourself that feeling that you think the goal is going to give you, so you know you have the right to feel it, whether it's love, security, value, importance, whatever it is. You need to give yourself that feeling. You have the ability to create that state on your own and then move towards the goal. So the goal needs to just be a goal. It makes things easier, makes things faster, make it more convenient, but it won't give you a feeling. And as soon as you attribute a goal to a feeling, you have literally kept that thing away from you. This is why as soon as somebody starts practicing the law of attraction, they do it on something that they don't have. You want to do it on stuff that you already have. The stuff you don't have, you have to recognize that your happiness or value can exist in a goal. I'll go over more of that Saturday at the seminar, and a little bit maybe tomorrow on the talk show, the radio talk show. But all the information is here on the website. Look forward to hearing your questions, and thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.